Day 2 of Botox this morning. I woke up and I felt like my eyelids were making noises like Barbie doll. I also felt a sense of anxiety in my chest. I felt like if I lay in bed longer than because I felt like my daughter was waking up. So I'm like, well, can I sleep some more? But then it's like my body didn't want to sleep no more because my heart started palpitating and like I felt like anxiety in my chest. And I also felt like the noises on my lids because it was like suddenly this was tighter. You know what I mean? And so it's only going to get tighter within these next coming days because I've seen women videos saying like, oh yeah, look at my head, it doesn't move anymore. But they never tell you what's going on. They're only telling you what this looks like, but they're not telling you what this or anything in your body is doing. So this is why I'm sharing this video, because what I think what it's doing is that it's giving me side effects. It's debilitating me from feeling all the feelings. And I started thinking about Kim Kardashian and all the people that get all the plastic surgeries and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, these people are imprisoned in their own bodies for the sake of beauty, for the sake of looks. And it makes me think, I'd rather have expression and freedom in my body than to feel like I might not open my eyes for the next 3 months or more. I don't know. I just felt like, what's going to happen if this is going to get tight? And then the doctor said that I can have droopy eye for the next 3 months. And I'm just like, he's like, you don't have to do it. Do you want to do it? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then he's like, yeah, that's never happened to me though. But then he even told me too, like when I was injected, I was like, I feel like I just had electricity injected into me. Like I felt electricity. He goes, I've never heard anyone say that. So that's another thing. It's like, you are not everyone. You are your own person. And so for me, I am very specific about what I feel, what I see, what I taste. And some people have looked at me and they're all like, you're so weird. But you know what? I had to do this. So it does freak me out. I am a bit freaked out. I started crying. I had to do a Facebook Live and share it with people about how I was dealing with life. And it's so trippy. I feel like in this life, it's definitely an exciting thing to do something new. But at the same time, you're going to experience the effects of stuff. Marriage is going to have good and bad. A business is going to have good and bad. Children are going to be good and bad. You know, the art piece that you create is going to be good and bad. Sometimes when you're preparing food, it can be good and bad. You might just slice your finger. You know, somebody might be in your way when you're trying to cook, and you might want to go outside and the cat's freaking biting your foot. The rooster's crowing and you're trying to have a peaceful moment. Like in this life, we got to learn the art of relaxation, the art of breathing, the art of listening, the art of hoping, the art of having faith, the art of having trust that things will be okay. So my hope was, I'm going to get out of this bed and get out of this feeling like I feel like I'm limited. I literally felt like I was limited, and it was scary because anything can happen to me, whether good or bad. And I just pray to God that he will protect me, that I will overcome this. And sometimes I wonder, like I was already thinking about it yesterday night before I went to bed. I'm like, do I really want to experience this every time? Like the feeling of flu, the feeling like it's just for the night, like I have a headache, I just need to relax, and then more complications. Like let's say you can taste medicine in your throat. Like I can taste like a little bit of chemical, like nasty flavor in my throat. Do I really want to experience that? And then the doctor even said that looks like this area here is becoming a little flat, so I can probably use a little bit of filler. All these things in life have consequences. When you put something in your body, you're going to have consequences. When you drink alcohol and it's too much, you literally start feeling like you start getting bloated. If you drink too much beer, like I can only have 1 or 2. If I go any more than that, my body starts feeling like it's getting fat. Like I literally start feeling like inflammation in my gut, and I start feeling gross. And the same thing goes with, I've had marijuana. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like my spirit just took off, and I feel my body, but my spirit's where to go. It just went up to the sky. This was when I was younger. Like, there's consequences. So in this life, yes, you're probably going to want to try the consequences. You just want to deal with it. You want to go through the fire yourself. Hopefully you will come out gold, okay? Hopefully you come out polished and beautiful and you figure shit out. But to me, so far, I'm just going to ride it through. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't feel good. And I really hope I don't have these constant feelings of like I want to throw up, medicine, anxiety, kind of freaking out. Now, like when this one girl says she didn't like Botox because she couldn't move her forehead, all I can think is pressure. I don't have pressure. I just feel like if I move this too much, I start feeling dizzy, like grossed out, like I'm in the mountains and I'm a passenger in your vehicle and the car's going like this and I'm like, oh, stop the car, slow down. Or I got to get off my freaking book or off my phone and close my eyes and go to sleep. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like I need to close my eyes and go to sleep because I don't feel good. I want to feel like I'm living, even if it requires me frowning and not looking pretty. And as a result, I'm not really frowning right now, which is cool because I wanted to try that. But maybe I rather have a frown and I rather relax my head as much as possible than to feel these weird feelings over and over again, just for the sake of youthfulness. So that's my experience for day 2. I'll let you know if anything comes up and I will share it with you. I want to say thank you so much for people that reached out to me and showed me love and gave me an encouraging word or some kind of feedback of life, because these days people do not share feedback. If you can share feedback today with somebody that's struggling in your circle, in your life, in your field of whatever you're dealing with, please reach out and say something encouraging. Sometimes people just need just that little tiny flickering of light of hope so that it can light their dark way. And some people just end up dying, committing suicide, or having a really bad day because no one was there to hold their hand or pray for them or even offer encouraging words. So today, if you can do that, please do. It will help people on so many levels. And anyways, catch you soon. And hopefully this video was helpful for you. And again, you have to try things on your own because people only tell you, and then you deal with it yourself. And then it's like, I told you so.